Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is an Archangel Metatron reading. He's been talking quite a bit through me, okay? So I love it, okay? But I said, Archangel Metatron, you really want to be in the book this many times? He's like, yep. So welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Can we get some good news, Archangel Metatron? I want to talk all about you today, okay? Like, I'm so tired of talking about people, okay? Like, we know what these people be up to. Jeez. Yeah, it said get your mind right, okay? So I feel like you could be there too, you know? It says wherever you go to quiet the mind or wake it the F up, okay? Like, I feel like you're just really tired of thinking about these other people, but you really have no choice but to like go with your gut. You know, I feel like you're really focused on balancing your entire being at this time, getting into your depth. And I feel like sometimes you have to address other people in order to do that, okay? Like, it's so detrimental to this part of the journey that I think you're on. What's the paper? There it is. Let's see, what does it say? It looked like one of the first ones I put in here. It says vitality, okay? So you're in this place where you're having some boosted vitality. Let's look it up, because if I'm being honest, I can't even tell you the whole definition just right now off the top of my head. Man. But also, I'm feeling like an energy of importance. I feel like you're vital, okay? You're needed. You're necessary, okay? So vitality is the state of being strong and active, okay? Or having like high energy. It says changes that will give renewed vitality to our democracy, okay? So some very vital changes coming into like the grander scale of things, okay? It says the power of giving continuance of life present in all living things, okay? Like the vitality of seeds, you know? So I feel like you're growing in that way, you know, like you're growing with the vitality of a seed would, you know. You are like, you could be like a very lively and animated type of character, you know. You have the power of enduring. It says the peculiarity distinguishing the living from the non-living, you know. So people could look at you like you're peculiar or you're weird or you're strange, you know, or you differ from them so much, the way that you think and the way that you speak, you know. Like, you are a dreamer. You could be very extroverted, you know, or whatever. You could do something with community and technology. I think you're just really getting in tune with who you are and what it is that you have to offer at this time, or that's what Metatron's asking you to focus on, okay? It's 11:10 right now. I feel like I'm always saying that. So what crystal best represents their energy at this time? So we got pyrite, okay, with call on your core power. This is how it looks. And then we got Hiddenite at the bottom of the deck, which says claim your happy place, okay? So it says, what is it? Pyrite, aka fool's gold, is a metallic sulfide mineral. Its blingy, confident vibes and often perfect cubic structure aligns us with nature's power to give energy to amazing, beautiful things like you, baby. Who needs it? The chronically lethargic, anybody sleeping on their potential, okay? So please stop sleeping on your potential, baby. You're on the right path. Do what it is that you need to do. Get out there and take the steps that you need to take. You know, you might be, I don't don't know, waiting for this time of like inner peace, or waiting for yourself to like attract more wisdom. But really, you just need to grow a lot more of your self-worth within yourself, and know that like you don't have to be perfect, or you don't have to be in the best place ever just to start something, or just to believe in yourself and take that leap of faith with the divine to do what it is that they're guiding you to do, you know? So it says where to put it. Pyrite is often used near the solar plexus or the will center. So your will is being boosted, your solar plexus receiving a lot of healing at this time, your confidence being boosted. It says it works wonders anywhere you need a little boost of masculine energy. For example, on the fellas, the low abdomen, just saying, you know, you could be like not having sex, or really just not even into that at this time, you know, just really more focused on, like I said, calling in your core power, building up your confidence, wondering, you know, what's the next business moves I should make in my life, you know, how can I leave this big impression on the world, or how can I leave something behind for my kids to benefit from when I'm gone, you know? I feel like you're thinking very responsibly. I mean, if you have kids, you know, but or you could just be planning on like, or you could be planning for a family that you want to have in the future, you know. It says when to use it on that romantic weekend getaway from the kids and whenever the energy to power through feels shrouded in dark matter, you know. What's coming toward them? We got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups, okay? So I feel like what's coming toward you, more peace of mind is coming toward you, okay? Like more clarity when it comes to making decisions and to what it is that you need to do, okay? Also, you can have soul family who are coming toward you, who are going to have really great advice, who are going to think a lot like you, but still different, you know, where they're going to have a lot of suggestions on, you know, your life, your business, your career. I don't think you're used to having people around you give you very positive, like, criticism, you know. I don't think that you're used to positive feedback. I think you're used to people, you know, kind of coming around and making you feel like, you know, like you ain't gold, you're fool's gold, you know, like you need to stick to that, you know, like stop trying to make fetch happen, you know, like some very pessimistic kind of hater type of people, you know, like when you try to do something better or something greater or something people have never seen before. I think you ran into a lot of naysayers, and this is not that time in your life, you know. I feel like you're upholding your beautiful and compassionate truth, and now is a time of celebration and a forward movement. But it's very important that you just find the confidence to take the first step, you know. That's the hardest part, I promise you, is taking the first steps and really seeing it through, really seeing, you know, meeting God halfway is what you're doing when you take that leap of faith, or when you take that first step, you know. You, it's like right now, as a seed, you're being germinated, right? You're being you're getting ready to sprout with that vitality that you carry, you know. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is a very big gift, a huge opportunity coming into you, this amazing offer of love from the divine. I think maybe you judge yourself too harshly, or maybe you feel like you're not as in balance, or, you know, I still got conflict going on in my life, you know, like or maybe you doubt the wealth and the worth that you carry, or whatever. But now is the time for things to come in toward you, a lot more things to happen when it comes to your masculine energies, to your career, to you moving forward. I think you spent a very great amount of time working on this feminine energy within yourself, learning to stand your ground, learning self-love, and learning how to really take care of yourself, and learning to get your priorities in order. And now you're in that place. But it's like, it's almost like you don't want to listen to your messages or follow what the divine is saying, when those are the very things that'll bring you peace of mind. It's almost like the things that you can't see having the ability to hold you back, the worries about what could be if I jump in too soon, or if I, you know, make the wrong move. But you have to bring balance to that and really trust in God, the most official energy, that they'll always uphold you, okay? That they're giving you, that you are the most fertile energy walking around here, okay? Because you are connected to God, because you are blessed by God. God makes sure you see everything that you need to see, and that you receive everything that you need to receive. And it's important that you have a lot of confidence in that and walk away from any type of mental entrapment that tells you you're not good enough. Walk away from anything that tells you you're not the star. Because I think that on the outside of you, people look at you and recognize you as this beautiful star energy, you know? Like, you're so amazing, but there's just some things that you're just not seeing about yourself. You need to see yourself in a higher light, okay? See the vitality about you. See your wealth and your worth as the beauty that Archangel Metatron sees it at. You know, we got Aries with the combative. You could be in Aries. You could be a little bit stubborn, you know, but I always say that Aries are go-getters, you know. They really like to have a goal, really like to focus on that thing, like to bring in money, like to look nice, like to feel stable and secure, you know. Really attracted to that family dynamic, and just following their goals and doing what it is that they need to do in order to feel secure in life. But this could be something that you've been being very combative with spirit on. You know, we got the ninth house with learning and faith. I think you're learning to embrace more of that energy of faith, learning what it is that they're trying to say to you, or how it is that your angels have been communicating with you, and just learning to be very clear on it. Like, this is what he keeps saying, like clarity. That's what's coming to you. Like, I think for a while you haven't really been, like, maybe your emotions were getting in the way of you seeing things clearly, of you seeing your essence and personality shining from within yourself. But now's the time for you to have this beautiful confidence, you know, this sun energy bringing me back to that solar plexus. I think there was a lot of work that needed to be done when it does come to your solar plexus, and to you really having this belief and confidence in yourself and in your journey. And you're doing, like, so great. Yeah, we got change and new beginnings, and that's why you've attracted such beautiful change and new beginnings into your life. Yeah, we got Saturn with limits and lessons. I feel like you're a very beautiful soul. You know, you really do care about others. You really do what it is that you can to help others. And I feel like a lot of that is being returned to you at this time. Like, Spirit's returning a lot of validation to you. You know, like, you need some sort of validation, and they're going to give it to you, so that you can feel a lot more confident about your journey and about the way that you've been walking, and not necessarily doubt so much. We got Taurus with the sensual, so that you can enjoy more of life, you know, like, you can just take the time to slow down and feel things through, you know. It's like, I feel like you've been focused so much on, like, working so hard and building yourself up and maintaining everything that you have going on in your life, and you really haven't got the chance in a while to really just, like, sit back and, like, go on vacation and just, like, enjoy life, you know. Like, I didn't get to go to the beach last year in summertime, you know, and I love the beach. I try to go every summer, you know. And I don't live that far from the beach. I live, like, right in the middle of two beaches, okay? I live in California. Like, the beach is nothing. It's nothing to get to the beach, you know what I'm saying? That Spirit was just like, nah, we're not doing that this year. You know, so this year I'm gonna do more relaxing, more chilling in the summer than, you know, like I did the year before. Like, I took like 2 months off in the summer, I think, the year before that, you know. So this year Spirit was like, nah, you know, we're gonna just work, we're gonna just steam through this summer, you know, stay around home, stay local, and do what it is that we got to do, so that we can have more fun later, you know. So I think that maybe that's kind of the same program that they've had you on for a while, you know, focusing on your spirituality and your art, and on creating what it is that you want to create, and having you not explore the world so much, so that you can have this time to go through these transformations, and to embrace much more of the mystery that they've been, like, revealing to you in everything that you do, you know. What's the combative and learning and faith? We got the Ten of Cups again. You're being very, very supported by your ancestors at this time, okay? It's at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups, okay? What's the combative and learning and faith? We got the Seven of Cups, okay? I feel like you've really been, like, weighing your options, you know? Like, not only have you been breaking through all kinds of illusions and things like that, but I think Spirit's been spending a lot of time just making you much more aware of all of the different ways that you could expand at this time, like all of the different doors that really truly have opened to you because of the way you've been like calling on your core power or calling this power back to yourself. Scorpio could be significant. We got the world, okay? So, closing out a lot of cycles in order to allow your essence and personality to really show itself a lot more, you know? Beautiful, successful type of energy coming toward you. But I think it all depends on you and your confidence. Like, I feel like that's kind of a huge hurdle for you to get over, you know? And for me, like, when I started this channel, there was a lot of like not only my own personal blocks, but there was a lot of magic and different things that I had to break through in order to even get up the courage to even put one video on the internet. And it was like such a huge change in my life when I finally actually went through what Spirit was telling me to do and I did it, you know. So it's like, just have your confidence. Like, don't be afraid of what people are going to say or how they're going to feel. There's always an audience for you. There's always someone who's going to benefit from what it is that you're saying, or who's going to understand you a lot more than you think. I did say you could be judging yourself harshly, and that's really what it is most of the time. It's just our judgments or what we think that the next person is going to think about what we're doing or what we have to deliver to the world that holds us back sometimes. And that comes from a child wound, you know? What's essence and personality and change and new beginnings? We got the Tower in reverse, you know? Like, maybe you think if you take some sort of leap of faith, you're going to run into a tower, and it's not going to be a tower that leads to something better or something good, you know? Like, maybe you're afraid of towers. You're worried that, like, I don't know, that every bad thing you ever did in life is going to come back to you or whatever. But it's like, you've already received forgiveness. You already have all this backing. You already know that you're going the right way and you're doing everything right, you know? What's new beginnings and limit? Let me get another one for the Tower in reverse. We got the King of Pentacles, okay? Afraid to take this step with your masculine energy. Like, you don't believe that you have this fertility all over you, because his suit got grapes all over it, and he's crowned and already holding the wealth, already knowing his worth, knowing his value, making very responsible business decisions. It's time for you to make a lot of business decisions, but you're going to have to get over your fear and trust that it's more than just you making these decisions. Yeah, and that these decisions that you're being pushed to make are going to take you to a much calmer place where you want to find yourself at, okay? Is going to bring you that boost in vitality that he was talking about. We got the Page of Swords, you know. Of course, there are people on the outside of you paying a lot of attention to you, but it's just the way that you've grown. It's the way that you've changed. It's the way that you've expanded, and they want to see what else you can do and what else do you got to offer. And this could be people who are watching you to see what you're going to come with next, or what kind of confirmation you're going to be able to bring them next. But it's really giving me more of an energy of people who are meant to watch you grow, people who are meant to watch you be blessed. Yeah, with the Two of Cups and the Sun, okay? People who have fumbled their exchanges of energy with you, people who have fumbled getting that healing energy from you, people who feel exposed by you, people who are always throwing up red flags, you know. But it's like, they don't matter to your forward movement, because no obstacles can stop you now with this chariot energy, you know. You've turned down the right offers and things like that and chosen to invest in yourself instead with the Ace of Swords. But it's like, what is the point of all of this new beginning type of energy, all this intellectual property and all of these downloads you're receiving, if you're not going to use them for your highest good and for the highest good of others, you know? I drop the sun, you know. You might feel like the sun card, you know. You might feel like you're going to like drop the ball, or like maybe the minute you do go into doing whatever it is that spirit's telling you to do, you know, then you're not confident in it. And trust me, like that is really okay too. As long as you're taking the steps, as long as you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you don't always have to be the most confident in it in order for you to soar, or in order for you to go further, you know. Sometimes confidence builds over time when you're doing what it is that the divine is calling you to do. And all they're really asking you for is that trust to go ahead and call on your core power and make a big move, you know? And for you to be very positive and speak your world into being. Like, it's okay for you to unleash this beautiful, kind self that you work so hard to build out into the world, you know? Look, it says breathe through the tension and embrace the flow of life, okay? Push through any insecurity and know that you are loved, and trust that all will be well. Open up to the change that they're trying to bring into your life, and keep your heart open for the beauty that's coming in with that change. And go ahead and leave the past behind. Leave behind all the times where you felt like you failed, or you felt like you made the wrong choices, or you felt like you made the wrong decisions, because making those you're not making decisions from that place of mind anymore, you know. You've grown beyond that. Don't fear the towers. Don't fear that something negative is going to happen, because you're also a master manifester, and it's possible for you to attract that kind of energy, okay? We got the new moon in Cancer, which says relax, you know? And then we got assess the situation. But I feel like you don't go into any situation without assessing it, especially with these Aries and Taurus energy coming out for you, you know? Like, and this Virgo and this Cancer, you know, all of those signs I feel are very calculated about the moves that they make, very aware and conscious of how they're choosing to move next. But I think you're just needing to relax a little bit more, have a little bit more trust. Yeah. Look, it says attend to the details, but it was in reverse, you know. Maybe you could be getting hung up a little bit too much on the details of things. Maybe you've looked at the details of this shit over and over and over again, you know. But it's like, I don't know. Like, there's something here, but it's like there's nothing here, but in your mind, you know, there's like something there. Like, there's some reason why, you know, you don't want to move forward, or why you could be holding yourself back, or why you could be procrastinating. But I think you're going to get over this thing very soon, okay? I think Spirit's really been motivating you to push past that and really step up and lead in a different way that they've never called you to step up and lead before. Lots of Virgo energy here, and Capricorn, okay? So I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, baby, you was meant to be a boss. Maybe there could be something, maybe you need to forgive yourself for making what you feel to be the wrong decisions for yourself in the past. I feel like forgiveness of yourself is very big here. Taking inspired action is not something to be afraid of. It's something you were always meant to do. And it's very important that you lighten up a bit and believe in your good luck. Believe in the blessings that you deserve, and know that you will receive them. Especially if you get out of your comfort zone and follow your guidance. You'll never be punished for following your guidance that comes from God. What else? We got revelation, okay? I feel like a lot of revelations are coming in for you at this time. You know, I feel like they're making it very clear to you what things you need to like forgive yourself for, what little hurdles it is you need to jump over. And if it does come to people trying to sabotage you, I think they're bringing you a lot of revelations about those things too, keeping you up on everything that's going on. You're seeing every single moving part, and you might feel like you need to wait for like things to calm down, or for things to die down before you can take a step. But sometimes it requires that step before things die down, or before things get more quiet, right? Because they at work trying to make sure you never do nothing. So you have to just go ahead and do it anyway, even though you see them right there and you know you're protected and you know God is guiding you, okay? With the temple of the sun. Like you walk forever in the temple of the sun. Like you're constantly surrounded by light. You are the light. So don't be afraid to just go out and be yourself and have confidence in the self that you are, in the self that God has made you, and in the self that God is working on revealing to you through these beautiful inspired actions that he's, guiding you to take. But it's all about you getting out of your way and forgiving yourself for the, having the courage to do it. That's such a big thing. I'm gonna put it right here, but I want some more of these too. Let me get two more of these. Thank you. Give me exactly two, okay? We got thoughts, okay? And we got the universe. I feel like, like maybe you need to pull your thoughts from this micro view of things, because like I said, you could be overly attending to the details, trying to like nitpick about every little reason why you can't do something, rather than finding these solutions and these ways around the things that, like, there's a solution to every single problem or every single thing that you feel like you can't do. You can do anything that you put your mind to. It's just about you getting your thoughts to mirror that reality, knowing for a fact that I can do whatever it is that I want to do in this universe, as long as it's for the highest good of myself and others, and having that courage to step out and step up and do it, knowing that you mirror the divine at the end of the day, and that they come in, like, you're going to receive some sort of initiation once you step into doing whatever it is they're calling you to do, or maybe you just recently received some sort of initiation because you finally taken a leap of faith. But I don't feel like this is that energy. I feel like I'm motivating you to take that fucking leap of faith right now, baby. You can do it, okay? You can do whatever it is that you want to do. All the power that you need to do what it is that you want to do is located within you. And I feel like like I'm getting so emotional about that, But I mean, that's really near and dear to my heart. That motivation, that kind of self-boosting, right? That energy of forgiving myself and just convincing myself that I'm good enough. I got the courage. I can do this. I got this. I've had, like, Spirit has taught me really and truly how to become my own biggest cheerleader. Of course, I feel like they are my biggest cheerleaders. And I'm definitely second to that, because I get in my head sometimes still too. But it's like, that's the greatest thing I feel that I've received from God lately, is that strong feeling that I could do whatever it is that I need to do, and nobody's going to stand in the way of wherever it is I'm going, even if I don't know all the time where I'm going or what it is that I'm shooting for. I just know I'm following my guidance, and I don't have to be afraid of a tower, because no obstacle could stop me, like I said before. And I think Metatron just wants you to have this very same type of mentality, this mentality that, look at the chariot, okay? This mentality that at the end of the day, nothing can stop me from tapping into this universal energy that I carry within. And no matter how I choose to express my creativity or my beautiful energy that God gave me to create, I'll always end up in a nice, stable, happy, comfortable place with this Four of Wands. Okay? And that's my justice. And it is the same for you, baby, because we're family. And know that you work very closely as a team with the divine. You have a contract, a deal with God, that as long as you do what he asks you to do, you will be safe and secure, no matter where you are or what your circumstances appear to be to the untrained eye, Like, it's the sun for you always surrounded by this beautiful family and spirit. This is the third time they showed you the Ten of Cups, okay? definitely supported with this Warden of Wands. I feel like the most important thing is for you to believe in the clarity of sight that you have at this time. And when you do step up to lead, make sure that you continue to lead with this beautiful compassion and grace that you're carrying around with you at this time, you know. Because I don't feel like I'm talking to anybody who's completely lost or whatever. I feel like you're definitely aware of your power. You are aware of what you have to offer, but you just are a little bit hesitant of putting that out there for people. Like maybe you're afraid to make yourself vulnerable in that way, and that could be a big ego death that you need to have, you know. With the Six of Wands, I heard only God could judge me, you know, and it's true. At the end of the day, all that matters is what God thinks of you and of your work and what it is that you do. God is paying attention to who you're helping, not who's upset with you and who don't like what you're doing. But you're meant to receive some sort of public recognition, meant to reach out into this universe and touch a lot of different people. And you have to let your compassion and your love, let the divine lead you to that place. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and to be open and to go to places where you never thought you would go, or to open up and expand your mind to a place you never thought you could open up and expand your mind to. Because the energy that returns from that is so beautiful and amazing, and that's what really truly waters you and helps you grow. Yeah, we got the Six of Crystals, okay? The divine has something beautiful for you at this time, okay? It's the sun for you, like I said. And then we got the Six of Cups, you know? But I feel like it requires you to get over certain things that has happened, you know, to you in the past, or that happened for you, but you didn't realize that God was just like redirecting you to where you really needed to go. You never failed. You never fell off. You never did a thing you wasn't supposed to do on this journey. So please, my love, know that you are great, you're amazing, you're gifted, and there are millions of people out here in this world who can resonate with you and whatever it is that you want to get on camera and do, if that's what you want to do. Or there's a lot of people who can resonate with that podcast or that song, or, you know, that dance, or whatever it is that whatever way you shine your light, you know. Millions of people that can resonate with your art, with every light aspect of you that you have to offer. And all you have to do is have that confidence and belief that once you put it out there, you'll receive that response. You might not receive that response right away because you're in a place where you're just a seed still growing, but you only get bigger and bigger and grow and expand more. And as you grow and expand, your roots go down into that divine energy, and you become more stable and secure and confident in that energy that you offer and that you carry. All right. Thank you so much, Archangel Metatron. What is the final thought on this? We got the High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis, you know. Baby, when it comes to revelation, when it comes to information and downloads and energies that you need to follow, that you need to do, you receive them like crazy. So much, okay? It's like you really have no reason to be doubting yourself or worried about anything. You are the divine sunchild. You see so very clearly. You know, the eye of Horus. Horus, like, don't think of Horus as a person, right? Think of Horus as an energy, okay? Okay? First, Isis comes in with the unconditional love, right? Well, actually, first, it's the testing of Ra, where you face this sun energy, and that sun burns away any and everything that no longer serves you. It's a painful time. It is the dark night of the soul. It is all of the energy that didn't serve you and ain't serving you. And this time where you learn to release these things, you become aware of these things, and then in comes Isis with that that unconditional love, right? That purity, that purification, that loving energy where you're building yourself up and you're boosting yourself and you're loving yourself and you're putting back together Osiris, the masculine part of you that is meant to make these moves, right? So once you have this unconditional love and you've healed all these masculine parts of you, the two sides of you come together and you see clearly with the eye of Horus, or with an awakened divine perception. So now you're in this place of awakened divine perception, and there's still just a little bit of fear that's in the way, you know. It says the eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know you are divinely protected, okay? But we got the high priestess, okay? But that was perfect. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, okay? It says, beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way, okay? So there's a lot more clarity coming into you. That's why the revelation card came out. You're seeing things very clearly, okay? And once you take that step, or once you take that leap with the divine, then you get more clarity. Then you get more revelation. Then you understand a lot more. And you're a lot nicer and lighter on yourself because of the understanding, because of the confirmation. But you have to take the leap first, baby. It says currently you are being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you are being led. You are guided to trust in the reveal. Whether it seems preposterously magnificent, or you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet, in time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. And that is like the best confirmation of what I was talking about. It truly is what he's saying, you know. Once you step out into that spotlight, it may make you feel vulnerable, and it may make you feel like, you know, what am I doing, or why am I moving this way, or I don't know, I just feel so strongly called to do this. But once you step into it, once you do it, once you answer the call, that's when the clarity comes in hindsight, not before. So yeah, things are going to seem confusing sometimes, and it's like the longer I do this, the more grateful I feel. Like I feel, whew, I'm getting emotional, okay? I feel so close to God right now, like more than ever. And I really understand. It's the understanding, it's the clarity of all of this shit. You know, it's like payback for all the times that I was so confused, and that I felt so lost, and that I felt like, why am I going through all of this, and am I that terrible to where I deserve to be going through these things? And now I take those experiences, and I'm able to not only teach myself, but to teach you guys, you know? And it's like, it's such an honor. It's something that I take so seriously, but Let me catch my breath, okay? It's something that I take so seriously, but it was a hard for me to jump over that hurdle, to jump into doing this, you know? That was the hardest part for me. So if this is where you are, I truly understand. I truly understand, and I just want you to know that that feeling goes away. That feeling goes away. That feeling inside of you. Woo! That feeling inside of you where you feel like you can't do it, you know? That shit fades. And then you become excited to do it every day because you're so interested and motivated to see in what way is God going to be able to use you next, you know? It's like always a surprise to me the way that God uses me. And I love that. Okay? I love it so much. And I want you to find that same type of fulfillment in your creativity and in your light and in what it is that you have to offer to the world, okay? Because it's fucking beautiful. It says you will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the high priestess who accepts all with a wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather than being passive, she is actively surrendered in absolute trust in higher wisdom. The high priestess, Lady Isis, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. Provided the guidance in these spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing. Even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation, but you will in time and possibly much sooner than you realize. So, that's the message, my love, okay? You can do it, period, okay? And nobody could ever stop you. But it doesn't matter. It's not about nobody else. It's all about you and your confidence and your drive and your motivation and you believing in what God say to you and what it is that is revealed and shown to you and how you respond to that. Are you meeting God halfway with that, or are you just sitting around and waiting for something amazing to happen? Because that's not how it works. You have to take a leap of faith and meet God halfway. So with that, I'm done, okay? I'll see you guys later, okay? I hope you got something that you needed out of this. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.